Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and back to Beacon Pines. We are picking up where we left off last week. So last week was wild. I feel like I said it every week, but because it is. Last week was wild. So we're back in the branch where Rollo was missing. And when we started the episode, there was a knock on the treehouse door. And it was Rollo. But Rolo was grown. Like he had grown up, and he explained that they had him drink some juice, some green juice or something like that. So I wonder if it's the same thing that Sharper Valentine drank that turned him back into his normal self. Um, what you call it? When they were like in the other track where he kind of exposed that he was really that little dog. And so we still don't know what is going on. Like, did him drinking the juice turn him back to maybe what he was supposed to be? Like, what did it do? And then how does that relate to what happened to Eleanor, which was Luca's mom? That piece right there, I'm still not sure about because we know grandma's really mama. So anyway, so Rollo came back. Then he got to meet Beck because remember in this track he has not met Beck yet, and then Beck said she needs some help because she heard on her walkie-talkie or radio station. It might have been a radio station. Sharper Valentine and Mr. Kurt. I remember it, Mr. Kurt talking about her mom and how they're bringing her in and they're gonna have her work day and night until she gets done what needs to be done for perennial harvest, and that either they're gonna recruit her or basically get rid of her. So Beck's like, y'all help me, help my mom. So they had this whole plan, whatever to save her mom. And we were told to go find well, Rollo was supposed to go convince his sister, and like I said, I don't think that that's gonna work because like you're grown. She's like she is gonna probably gonna freak out. So I don't know, but I really don't think so. Beck is supposed to go with her mom, but her mom already thinks that she's bitter and like going crazy over being there. So I don't really think her like Beck's mom is gonna believe her. So Rollo and his sister might have a better chance, but definitely have concerns about Beck and her mom. But then we were tasked to go enlist Iggy's help and Jeff's help. So we got Iggy. Iggy's gonna be a distraction, and then we got Jeff, who is going to give us a disguise. He said something like "come back in the morning" or something like that. So that's where we just left off. We just got done, I believe, getting Iggy on board. So let's go ahead and continue.
Into the hive.
Ooh, the Hive.
A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end." And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
Okay, so Rolo did get it right. Yeah, I think if he can prove he's Rolo, she might be freaked out. But I can definitely see that Roxy agreeing to it, even though I was a little concerned, but still concerned about Beck.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest.
All right, hold on, y'all. I swore. Okay, let me watch this. I did turn it down. Okay, I don't know why it seems like it's loud. Okay.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. Moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept a secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Seriously? That should not be that easy. I harvest the weights and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the perennial harvest headquarters.
I harvest the weights. That was too easy. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear about any. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
I harvest the weights. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. I harvest the weights. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Stuck on this perennial ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Whew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Yeah, I'm nervous. Locate the founder's office. I'm so nervous, y'all. Face won't end well. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. No cups for the water. Suspicious. Oh no. Okay, we gotta pick a way. Well, this has a mat, so can we go this way? Let's follow the mat, and then we'll know then. Uh-oh. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
Don't trust anybody, Luca.
His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and were they in hazmat? Oh shoot, we about to this branch about to come to an end, y'all. Were they in hazmat suits? Yes. How did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan. No.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Yeah, Rolla and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. Wait. So, I don't know if Luca caught that. He said they'll catch us again. Luca never told him anything about being caught. Right? I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. I don't like. This can't end well. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran to you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how. Oh, I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Luca, oh my gosh. And it's like we know. You know what's wild, y'all? I wonder how many people playing this game luckily picked like all the right wiggles. Like, I said wiggles, but you know what I mean. Like branches and charms to where they've gotten to this point and don't know what we know. Like that would be crazy.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Weird timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 426. Oh gosh, 24601. Need you to get us through. Wait. Oh, what if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
I know Solomon's like, what the? How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call himself the founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. Let's see. Oh, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we've got company. Luca, let's go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this
He
noise.
quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, number 13806. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Luca! Aw, man. No water cups. Rolo! What's up with that cooler, y'all? Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? You okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two ramble rousers are coming with us. Oh, it's them. I thought it was Rolo. Nope. Make a break for it. What did she do to him? Did did that little girl just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I am having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist Lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. You need to get out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the heck is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. Oh. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. So that's where, but didn't they say his fertilizer like killed everything off though? It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Yeah. Greener Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate its organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Mr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So he was jacking up on purpose. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Man, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Oh my gosh, y'all. So Dr. Prescott, he knew what's up. He knew what was up. All right, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Like, why are you just trusting Solomon? Like, Solomon just came out of nowhere saying, "Oh, they grabbed me." Like, for what though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been like, for what? Like, I would have got more information. Like, how do you just let him in on your secrets just because he said he got snatched? Oh my gosh, Luca. Malice 80 proof whiskey. Whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. We're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Like, I can't believe Luca is so naive, y'all. Come on now. I'm trying to get that. Okay, let me go. Let me go this way. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Luca, dude, like, he came out of here. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo, before we start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered a pizza. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Why no one questioning Solomon being there? Can someone watch the door? Of course. You don't let him in. Everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen. What? Oh my gosh, what is that word? Progenitor? Progenitor? I don't know that word, y'all. Who created this town? Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ah, yes. Now you've got it. Tempest Liquamine. You discovered how to reverse the process. Oh, he just makes... Okay, so he just made himself younger. Okay.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Moldwill. Very good. Though, the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work, which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please. So okay. So in the other branch, when he used it at Perennial Harvest, she must have finished it, like, she must have finished everything. So when she finished it, he got the vial, he turned himself older, and then at the same time, Grand/Mama and Mr. Nuncreed were probably out in the frozen world messing with the source, and then that's when everything froze over.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the 8th wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca, over here. Where y'all going in that room? Move another inch and I'll smash it. Well, she's smart. She went further away from them. That was actually pretty smart.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
Right, he'll just lock you up forever. You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
They do have a switcheroo. You know, movies, like, you don't see it, but they be doing a switcheroo. But I guess I don't remember seeing anything to know if there was a switcheroo to be had, so I don't know.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my
Solomon
work.
shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with the force he didn't understand, Walt showed me his true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I'll return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use the time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. It's 4 of y'all and 3, and y'all can take them. Well, crap. Okay. So what do we do first? Yeah, this is intense. This is really intense. All right. Let's start with Beck, I guess. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know. It's just we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Wait, what? Well, wait, what? Time. What? Okay, sorry. That did. Was that intentional? Time wounds all heals. What? I guess is that her way of saying he'll get what's coming to him? That's funny. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need some time. Rollo, it's over. We lost. No, we did not lose. All right, Nellie wants to talk to us. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. Poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. And he left behind a letter, with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me. But its contents? Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about your incident with your mother. An incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Wait, do we not know? Wait, do we don't know that Grandma's mom, do we, in this track? I don't think we do. She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, but he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
And that grandmom? That's her new name, grandmom. Ooh.
Chapter 8.
dirty. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I am gonna end this here. I can't believe we went a whole like 35 minutes with this one little storyline. That was good. That was good, y'all. I enjoyed that. I did. Yep. But cool. Whew. Well, next week, y'all, we will find out what that grand explosion was. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you like to see more. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.